Hi everybody, it's Kare here, and this is Kare's Heart. And the art that I've done this week, I don't know. I want to share with you though, because I've got some interesting things going on. And in Milan Art Institute right now, they're going over just loads and loads of information on how to do this as a business, which doesn't interest me as much as just doing the art. So, and they haven't been telling us what to paint, and I've been doing a lot more abstract painting. Again, this is like my 6th or 7th abstract that I've done in a row, and I'm thinking, this is not exactly what I want to be doing. I'm thinking this week I'm going to take a lot of photographs, and I'm going to do abstract in the back, but in the front I will do pictures of things that I've taken pictures of. We'll see. But what I want to show you what I've done, the most recent abstract, let me get my foot out from here, is this one here. And I want to bring it up close. It's very iridescent, as you can see. But this is just an abstract. I didn't know what I was going to do, so I just started painting. And these big black marks, which kind of look like writing, is called systemic writing. And all of the abstract artists use that. It looks like writing, but it's not really. And let me bring this up close so you can see. I put a lot, see it's texture. See the textures here? And here's texture up here, really heavy duty texture. And I've got lines. The lines are probably always going to be there. That is part of my voice. And then here's these big systemic writing. I don't know what's making that dark in there, but this is just abstract. But I kind of like it. I like the colors. I used a lot of iridescent. You can see the iridescence in that. I used a lot of iridescent in it. And I like it, but it's not something that I'm thinking is the best thing I've ever done. But beyond that, I want to show you what I ended up doing with that painting. I showed it was only half done. And that's this big one here. And I really don't think it's very pretty, but this is that Illumis ball in the center of it, and it's still, I went over it. After I painted, there's a mandala in there, and I don't know if you can even see it very much. Yeah, you can. If I hold it like that, you can see the mandala that I painted in there. And then at the top, well, let me show you. At the top, we've got the sunset coming through the trees, and at the bottom I've got some flowers, and I've got some other flowers, and it's just kind of, it's ugly. But I want to tell you about what I put in here. I've talked with you about this before. There's a brilliant man in Egypt. I'm thinking of his name. I'll think of it in a minute. But he created something called biosignatures, and what he said was every design has an energy to it. We know that because there's frequency in everything. But if you draw a design that goes the way energy goes in the body, that can heal that organ or that whatever. So anyway, I put a bunch of biosignatures in here. And I want to see if, let me see if I can get this up closer to this so you can see this. So I want to go over, because I've got a bunch of biosignatures in here. They physically make a difference in people's bodies, minds, and spirits. And this one here, can you see this one? Let me put it up close. Yeah, that one right there. That is angelic protection. So I put that on almost everything. This, let me get my little notes here, because this design here, can you see that? Yeah, this one is earth radiation protection and support. Excuse me. This one here, see all these little squiggly ones? That one is for healthy blood vessels, which we know that life is in the blood. That's pretty important. This one down here, let me see if you can see that better. Yeah, there. This is my design for Om. This one here, see that? That's for balance and stress. And then this one here is for, it's the human attribute of divine, of divinity. So these are really powerful designs that will, anybody that looks at this it'll make a difference. So I'm happy with this, with what it does. I'm just not happy with how it looks. So I'm gonna get better at these, but I'm certainly having fun doing them. And I love my paints that are iridescent. So those are the two pieces of artwork that I've done this week. And I wanted to show you them and talk with you about them, because I think they're very significant. I just don't know that anybody would want to hang this on their wall. But I would, because if I know what it does. And I will use more biosignatures. I have a whole book. In fact, if you're interested, I've got it right here. It's called Biogeometry Signatures, Harmonizing the Body's Subtle Energy in Exchange with the Environment, Ibrahim Karim. And he is just amazing. And you can see like pages and pages of these kinds of designs. This one here is for, oh, that one's for male organs. Well, look at that. Can you tell that's a male organ? I was not planning on opening it up to this page, but the energy of every organ in our body looks like the organ. Here, I'll give you this one. This is the heart. And you can tell that looks like a heart. And it's the way energy travels through the heart. And they work. They absolutely work. You know, it's just like, you know, the kidney, for example. You can eat a kidney bean, and it's the shape of a kidney, and it's good for your kidneys. Walnuts are kind of shaped like the brain, and it's good for your brain. Shapes are very, very significant. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. And I have a mandala, which I didn't do last time because I talked so much about the Illumis ball of energy, which, by the way, I gave you, I put it in the description, but I gave you the wrong website last week. It's glowyour.com. biophotoncells.com if you want to know more about biophoton energy that comes through this. It looks like this. It looks like a crystal ball, and mine is going to be delivered probably by the end of this week. So maybe by next week I can show it to you, because it loads your cells with biophotonic energy. And biophotons are light, and light carries information directly from the sun. And I'm really excited to get it. But you can have an experience of it through that website, glowyourcells.com. I have a card. It's this one. This is a spark of the divine. This is a sacred seal that resonates with the crown chakra, the color violet, the note B, and the qualities of divine bliss. Don't we all need a little bit of that? Serenity and spiritual consciousness. So let me read you the channeled message. When all the chakras are open and spinning, energy can travel freely from the Earth Mother up through all the centers of the body. And when the portal of the crown opens, pure white light, biophoton light, from higher realms stream in through the crown center and anoint the body with divine light. Resonate with the frequencies of this seventh sacred seal and experience bliss of fulfillment, the ecstasy of completion, and the flowering of the soul. Breathe and allow. Let go and let God enter now. Spark of the divine. And that's what I want to leave you with today. A spark of the divine. I hope you have a beautiful and very creative week. And I'll be talking with you very soon. So, blessings, everybody. And let me know how you're doing. Let me know where your area of creativity is. I would really like to know. So, blessings, everybody. Bye now.